Yeah, thanks very much for the invite to propose this toast. There we go, Roscoe Glendenning. So reflecting a bit of history here, West Coast Eagles' first ever game. What a day it was back in March 1987. It was a daunting day in many respects. There were so many unknowns. Would the crowd turn up? Would our fitness level be up to VFL standard? Could we gel together as a team, given we only had 4 players who had played at VFL level the previous season, including our much respected captain Roscoe, and the rest of us were fierce competitors at waffle level. A very young Chris Lewis made his debut after celebrating his 18th birthday only a few days prior, and he went on to become a West Coast Eagles legend. The opposition were a very intimidating Richmond Football Club who had appeared regularly in the final series throughout the 1980s. They were physically stronger than us and definitely had more experience. The reason I reflect on that and the first game, the most significant aspect for me in this game was the fact that at 3/4 time we were trailing Richmond by 33 points, a considerable margin in that time of football. However, we were able to turn that around with a 9-goal blitz in the last quarter to win by 14 points. A great victory. For me, the victory set the tone of a winning culture for the West Coast Eagles Football Club, a culture that expected success. There have been many great performances over the last 30-odd years, not just the premierships, but where we as a club have had to fight against the odds for success. And we've been able to celebrate that success with our loyal fans. Along the journey, there have also been many tough times on the field. Back again in 1987, we travelled to the SCG for the first time. Many players had never even been to Sydney. A very experienced Sydney Swans side kicked more than 30 goals for a resounding victory. The other game that comes to mind was in 1989, referred to as the Windy Hill Massacre. We could only manage 1 goal for the entire game. Both games resulted in 25-goal losing margins. However, through learning and resilience, we were able to compete in the finals the following year. Off-field adversity wasn't far away either. There were numerous examples of this, but in more recent years, dealing with the COVID hubs have caused some adversity. It's hard really to comprehend the isolation from family and friends during that period. But from these events, we have become a more resilient club, and this helps us appreciate and celebrate the on-field success. Now to the 2024 playing squad standing here. May you do the jumper, the club, and in turn all of us proud with your performance this season. And if I had a glass, thank you, thanks Don. I would ask everyone to be upstanding please. As we propose a toast to the playing squad of season 2024. Thank you.
Please put your hands together for the 2024 West Coast Eagles AFL team.